Hello, Sterling followers, back for another great segment on Demo Day 2023. Glad to have everybody here. It's been a really awesome day. We've had people all over the country as well as the world joining us to see the different machines available. Right now, we're going to move into GMC machine tools. Hydraulic press brakes, folding machines, shears, lathes. They carry just about everything. Hey, we see you there. How's everything going?
Good. How about yourself?
Excellent. We can hear you perfect. Looks like we're going to be having a nice demo on a CNC folding brake.
Correct. Our EFM 1014 CNC.
Excellent. Well, let's see what this guy can do.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. My name is Simon from GMC Machine Tools. I'll be demonstrating the EFM 1014. So this is a CNC folder. It's 10 foot wide, capable up to 14 gauge. Draws about 36 amps. It's all electric. It's three-phase. So the first thing I want to show you is the program list that we have. So this is capable of holding 2,000 programs. Was it 2,000 programs, and each program could do up to 99 bends. So you can always just select them easily. Once you have them saved, you can back them up with a USB stick down here. Let's say you wanted to change to this program, you can double click. I was messing around. It just asked me to save. And then boom, here you go. Then you go back into production, and then you can just run it from here. But let me just show you how quickly you can make a program. So let's go ahead to programs, go to new, thickness, let's just say 0.023 after you measured the thickness of your material. Your material, let's say it's steel, usually, right? Oops, escape, steel. Tensile strength is all, I think that's already calculated depending on the material. Program 2D graphical, that's the one you want if you want to see the art. Measurements external, that just depends on the type of bend, if you want to measure from the outside of the bend or the inside of the bend. And from here, you don't really have to worry about that until you buy the machine. The top dead center is just how high you want the table to rise after each bend. So let's just say we want it to rise up ½ an inch every time. And then you go confirm. From here, you see it's just a flat piece. And let's say we want to make a simple 90-degree bend. Boom, we got a piece. Let's just go ahead and change the length of each side. 4 inches, 4 inches. You want to insert a hem? Go ahead. Just click right here. Insert a hem. Boom. Change that to whatever the length of the hem is. Let's go 0.75, 3/4 of an inch. And then we're going to go ahead and calculate or simulate to make sure that everything's run correctly. You just go ahead and calculate solution. This is a simple bend, so it'll kind of calculate by itself pretty easily. But when you get more complex, you're going to have to know what to do. So in order to do that, for the more complex bends, we provide training for customers. It is a separate investment that you have to talk to us about. But for now, let's just go ahead and make this 90-degree bend with a hem. So that piece calculated, there's no errors that went through. So let's go ahead and go through 2D graphical for production. We're going to stop, reset, start. So now right here, you can see this is just the beginning of the hem. You just press the bend pedal twice. And right here, it's ready to bend. Right now, I just clamp up down to the sheet of metal or downwards. Then it's going to go ahead and bend. I don't know what degree that is, but that's just for the hem. So then now it's going to tell you on the graphical what the next bend is. And although it's kind of out of order how I would like it, it's going to bend that 90-degree bend right now. So the table just lifted up ½ an inch because we set it to ½ an inch. And then we're going to press bend to clamp down onto the metal piece. You press bend again, and it'll bend that 90 degree. As you can see right here in the simulation, it's 90 degrees. And then now we're just gonna pinch the hem down. So right here it's telling you exactly how to do it. You flip that piece towards over there, and then the table is gonna crush down onto the piece of metal to create that hem. So you just press down. After you put in the piece of metal, right there should be crushed or pressed down, and then you got your hem after the piece is made. So that's a very simple 90-degree bend with one hem. That's how fast you make a program. Now, how complex you want to make it is up to you. Again, up to 99 bends, up to 2,000 programs. There's different folders for these too. So right here, that's just one folder that we did for our trade show. So you always just go over here, select the folder, confirm selection, and then you can see we have all of these other bends here. And that's just per folder. So let's say you have multiple clients, or your customers have multiple clients that they make material with. They can make a folder for whatever clients they have, save it, just run it up, and you can see how fast, once you set up the program, you can see how fast production could be. It doesn't take 10, 20 minutes to make it bend. You don't have to use various calculations, or use a lot of skill to like make the bend or whatever on the lower end machines. And what I also didn't show earlier, let me go ahead and go in manual mode, is that when you raise the table, so there is a back edge pushing onto the sheet of metal. You want to show right here. So you can see these little fingers here that'll push on to the pieces of metal, and there's various widths, so you have various configurations to work with, depending on how thin the piece of metal is. Right here is probably the thinnest area, so it just really depends on what you want to work with. As long as the piece is wide enough to utilize two fingers, you should be fine.
So we do have this machine in stock, and it's $65,850 out the door with free shipping.
So not only do you carry this style, which is the folder style with the apron coming up from the bottom, but you also carry the standard hydraulic press brakes, correct?
That's correct. We do have that one next to us. We just don't have it powered up. It's the same concept, of course, with training.
Sure.
And we actually do have our new model, which is the EBB 1014 CNC, which is the folder and the box and pan brake with CNC control.
Wow. Okay. And then you also carry, of course, shears and a lot of different machines that GMC carries. They've been around a very long time, very well trusted in the industry.
This
Here
is our
in
press brake.
California, that's a standard press brake, more like the Cincinnati that we just did a tour on.
Yeah, and we don't have it powered up, but it's also CNC. Also could carry multiple programs you could save on this. Fast production. It's hydraulically powered. It's 70-ton capability, and it's about 5 feet wide, maybe a little over 60 inches. We've had this machine for a while now. Customers, usually we would get calls from 10-year-old customers that have our old machines, and it's just a simple tightening of a few wires here and there. Our machines last for a while. It's great for the price, especially for entry level or smaller companies or just smaller projects. We sell to multiple companies. Like we have a machine at NASA, Northrop Grumman, SpaceX, multiple companies, and also this 3D printing company that makes 3D printable reusable rockets. We have machines everywhere, all across America. And we also sent some to Hawaii just recently. A smaller press brake, a 33-ton, which isn't right here. This is our 70-ton. This is a kind of the medium-sized one. But yeah, our machines last for a while. It's a great company. Boss treats us right. So
It depends. Depending on the size that you're looking for, if you're looking for a nice small brake, has a really easy to move into controller, easily repeatable. You can see you store thousands of programs you set on that other one, so it's really a big time saving thing if you're doing a lot of production. But you could also put in your program and come back to it. So if you have your jobs that come over and over throughout the years, when they're ready to come back, even if you have a different programmer, they can go ahead right to that program, pull it up, and get started to work, which is pretty nice.
Yes, and we do have majority of the machinery in stock right now, of course, with free shipping. We do have 5 stars on Google as well for customer service and tech support, especially when your machine is down. You want to make sure that you're getting the service and parts in a properly manner.
Great machines, great support. We love working with you. We're really happy to have you here on our demonstration day in 2023. We hope this helps some people. They can actually see a little bit of hands-on of what the types of machines that are being sold out there, and you can see that they are great companies with service and parts, which is the most important thing you're going to find. As we've been in the used business for 70 years, repairing all these machines has gotten to be very, very difficult. Lots of obsolete parts. Computers have been upgrading so quickly that you're really going to want some support. And if you're down with a machine, could be down for a day or weeks or months, and you have other people down the line and other machines that you're going to be using for this process, it's definitely nice to know somebody's out there can take care of you. You guys are in California. You have service throughout the U.S., so if they get stuck with a machine, they can help. They can call in with service to really get you set up.
That's correct. And we do also do demos as well in case you do have a customer that wants to come and bring material. We are able to do that as well.
Great. If you guys have material and you want to send it in and see what it'll look like once you get your part cut or bent or whatever it is that you need to it, you can do that. You can send it in, they'll send it back, and there's no guesswork here. We're trying to make it really easy for you. We've got a lot of different suppliers that we work with, so when we see what you're doing, we'll be able to know exactly which one to hook you up with, whether it be a new or used machine. If you have something to buy, sell, or trade, give us a call, 626-444-0311. Check out our website for current inventory, videos, lots of helpful education information there at sterlingmachinery.com. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, GMC, for joining us.
Thank you, Adam. Take care.
Have a great day.
You too.
Stay tuned for a couple more segments coming up of some amazing manufacturers sold by Sterling Machinery Exchange.